Okay, the studio is live and over to you.
Good day, everyone. My name is Sharina Sfandiari. I'm the Product Marketing Director for Oracle Communications, focusing on EMEA and JPAC region. And it is an absolute pleasure to be here today, part of the Westcon Comstar Middle East Imagine virtual event. And I'd like to extend my thanks to all of you guys for taking the time to listen to us, and of course, the Westcon Comstar team. So before getting started, I would like to take the next few minutes, of course, to talk to you about networks built for cloud with best-in-class technology. However, before we get into it, let me talk to you a little bit about who we are. So at Oracle Communication, we have a proud heritage of helping our customers in areas that are most critical to them, namely security, signaling, and policy. Our enterprise solutions secure more than 1,600 enterprise networks across the world. Our best-in-class network solutions are deployed in 20 of the top 20 most demanding multi-vendor networks in the world. Oracle has a huge emphasis on R&D and investment in different industry verticals. And this also stands true for our own Oracle Communications business unit. We have a significant focus on our R&D spend to continue to help our customers innovate their services and really differentiate their networks with best-in-class technology. Of course, today there are various forces that are shaping the communications industry. We have the digital transformation initiatives and the new business workflows that they create that are really fueling the move to cloud. So on the enterprise side, we have the new worker paradigm and the distributed IT, where users, applications, and data are really in remote locations. And we are seeing this trend more than ever today. In our new normal, we're being pushed even further. And our expectation is to work from anywhere, to be able to access all of our tools and our applications, and to be able to do all of this in a secure, reliable, quick way, and obviously with superior quality of experience. On the other side, we have the communication service providers that are evolving their networks for 5G. So there is a need for open, secure, interoperable ecosystem for the success of 5G. And given the new service-based architecture and the 5G core, there is a need to better understand cloud-native technologies around microservices, cloud orchestration, DevOps, and CI/CD, and also the various migration paths from 4G to 5G, which means that communication service providers are going to be even more stringent to ensure that their investment today is going to shape tomorrow's ROI. We are also seeing more and more how cloud technologies are crossing organizational silos, disrupting proprietary technology stacks, and really changing the delivery models. We're witnessing how this low-cost, fast deployment, scalable characteristics of the cloud are really pushing leading operators to build their environment from disaggregated cloud-native, multi-cloud components across infrastructure, platform, and applications, and also to be able to harness the benefits of cloud and all of its advantages in terms of automation, agility, automated security. So there is a real need to shift and evolve towards a DevSecOps culture in this paradigm. And also this creates a huge opportunity for CSPs to be able to provide the agile, secure, reliable, multi-cloud, multi-access networks their customers require, and to be able to leverage cloud and emerging technologies such as analytics combined with industrial IoT use cases. And this is really going to help them deliver differentiated solutions that really go beyond connectivity. So how are we helping our customers navigate through these challenges and to be better prepared to leverage all of the opportunities that these industry dynamics that I just talked about would present? So at Oracle Communications, our commitment to delight our customers pivots on three main pillars. So the first one being networks built for cloud. This is all about leveraging Oracle's cloud DNA to help our customers compete and innovate at the same pace as alternative CSPs or hyperscalers, but at a lower TCO. trusted partner with a security-first mindset. So as communication networks are really extending their reach to support mission-critical and business-critical applications, we know that our customers cannot afford to compromise their networks by working with just anyone. So we have over 40 years of communication industry experience and really a trusted partner by hundreds and thousands of networks worldwide. So security is really entrenched in our company culture and an intrinsic part of all of our processes, from supply chain to final software delivery and the ongoing support. Lastly, deep domain expertise. So as networks are evolving around yet, I would say, sometimes even unimagined 5G and IoT services, our customers are only going to be able to adapt with the most flexible and powerful components in their network architecture. And we're working together with our partners to power their network with our best-of-breed multi-generational network solutions. Because at the end of the day, really, cloud native and best technology is going to win this race, especially in the telco space. And we want our customers to succeed in this market. We need to help them differentiate their network with best-in-class technology where it matters the most, around security, around signaling, and of course, around network policy. And really, I mean, we've been at the beginning when many of this best-of-breed technology came to market. So really being first to market in enterprise and service provider, session border controller, or diameter signaling router, signaling security policy is really much more than an honorary badge for us. Being the category inventor in areas such as signaling or a session border controller has really given us in-depth expertise and experience in areas that are most critical for our customers. And these are security, interoperability, interworking, regulatory compliancy. So we know that these are areas that our customers do not want to compromise. So we have more than 90% of the use cases that involve our network products really focus on solving network interoperability and interworking issues with mission-critical multi-vendor networks. In other areas, for instance, when it comes to our proven fail-safe SD-WAN solution, we know it's all about reliability to provide a rock-solid foundation for our customers to provide to their end users with a secure and seamless quality of experience. And also being the first to market in 3G and 4G signaling has given us enormous depth and experience to understand the challenges around signaling complexity. And we've applied these learnings to 5G to help our CSP customers better navigate the 5G core signaling challenges and really what that means in a cloud-native environment and a service-based architecture of 5G. And we also know that when it comes to our CSP customers, network policy, they want to have the best-in-class technology in a converged cloud-native solution for their 4G and 5G network so that they can have the right network policies in place today to be able to monetize their service with a future-proof roadmap that they can evolve to as they evolve their 4G to 5G migration and they actually deploy the 5G core. So in the past 2 years, in the industry, there's been a lot of talk about cloud-native technologies. And the reason for that is that 5G, really for 5G to fulfill its promise, it needs to adopt cloud-native technologies. In fact, the 3GPP standards body adopted a new standard for the core network technology, the 5G core service-based architecture, which is new in 5G. And service-based architecture, or SBA, has really changed the game in how 5G network functions are designed and how they will be deployed and how they will be managed. It is a good adoption of IT web scale technologies, hence why we talk about networks built for cloud. So why SBA? Because it really enables a cloud-native architecture in which network functions are broken down into services, and they communicate and expose their services to other functions via APIs, or even to other entities via APIs, which is the key for providing enterprise services. So this really improves the reusability of the services, and it's really suitable for network slicing. And all of this takes advantage of open source technologies, right? And which is key for achieving all of the benefits of having an open, interoperable 5G ecosystem. However, the service-based architecture does have its challenges, right? Because now you have a larger number of services, and each of the traditional network functions or even the new ones are built now from many different services. And these services are going to need to communicate to each other. They will need to interact with one another. So now, how do you achieve the most optimum routing path between these services? Hence some of the challenges around routing and optimization. And of course, the adoption of SBA and open source technologies also introduces challenges in terms of security, because it now adds the new notion around authorization and authentication. So all of this means we will have new challenges in terms of robustness and scalability of the network, not to mention the need for better visibility and an end-to-end view of how the network is performing. And an end-to-end view at the end of the day means that we're talking about the adoption of cloud-native technologies based on IT, but we also have to have the need to meet the stringent operator SLAs around network services to be able to meet the demands around the consumer and enterprise service level agreements for CSPs. In another area around that is of critical importance in the 5G core is the policy domain in 5G. So in 4G, the network policy is mainly managed by the PCRF, or the policy and charging rule function. And this is a critical area because it directly impacts aspects of quality, of service and charging, which directly influences how you can monetize your service. So this becomes even more critical in 5G, because in addition to the traditional role that policy played in 4G, in 5G, the policy needs to integrate with 5G analytics, which means that 5G policy has greater intelligence that is able to manage the policy for the subscribers and respond to the network changes in a much more dynamic way, so that it can adjust the quality of service. Policy is also very important for the slice in 5G. So it plays a role in network slice selection, mapping the services to slices and providing a more tailored quality of service and experience, depending on the slice, whether that slice is an enterprise with IoT applications, whether that slice is a regular broadband application or low latency application with critical SLAs. So in 5G, policy also plays a key role in enabling edge applications. So it performs traffic steering and routing capabilities. And if we take an example, so let's say, for example, you take applications such as autonomous driving, right? So you need to ensure very low latency. So as the vehicle moves from one location to the next, you need to reallocate the user plane to be as close as possible to the car, right? Which is a capability that is enabled by the 5G policy. So really the bottom line is that in 5G, policy plays an even more important role in enabling edge and network slicing with more intelligence that is integrated with analytics. Another area that is of key importance in this new 5G core is having an automated testing framework. This is key when we talk about service agility in 5G, because faster time to market and continuous deployment, there is also a continuous testing angle. You cannot have continuous deployment without continuous testing. And all of this is critical because it's going to require automation, right? So that your 5G solution can have the ability to pick a software automatically in a few hours, deploy it into the network in an automated way, because that's the only way that you can achieve agility through automation. So having such a framework allows you to verify new versions of the software quickly, to ensure that the configuration change is not impacted, or it's impacted with, there's a minimal impact on the configuration change, on the network resiliency, to ensure that you have the right level of interoperability testing, interworking testing, and to be able to do this with the agility that is required by the business. So at Oracle Communications, we have a number of engagements where we are helping our customers to deal with some of the challenges around signaling and routing, around policy and automated testing in the 5G core. And all of this with providing resilient, secure, easy to operate 5G core network functions while achieving the promise of cloud-native technologies. And we're working with a number of tier 1 operators in North America who are leveraging our 5G core signaling and routing, policy and automated testing solutions in their own private cloud, as well as leading operators in EMEA and JPAC who are leveraging our cloud-native 4G and 5G converged solutions for their network, so that they can better monetize all of their services in their 4G to 5G migration and have a future-proof policy investment for when they are ready for their 5G standalone deployment. So in terms of networks built for cloud, we talked a lot about helping operators build their own private cloud with 5G core. But let's switch gears a little bit and into some of the SaaS-based applications around security and monitoring and management for enterprise, as well as CSPs that run on the Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, or OCI. And these are applications that leverage all of the OCI Gen 2 capabilities in terms of automated security and resiliency, not to mention with a SaaS-based business model with zero CapEx and significantly lower OpEx. So we've seen over and over this year how cloud has helped companies adapt to the new unstable normal, right? I mean, no one knows how far into 2021 we're going to continue to work from home and shop primarily online, but it's clear that every enterprise must become more secure, more agile, and more responsive and adaptive than ever before. And we're helping our customers, our enterprise customers, with solutions that are specifically focused on security, the focus being on always-on communication security. And we call this Security Shield Cloud Services. So this runs in Oracle Cloud, hence it leverages the Oracle AI and analytics for automated threat detection for enterprise call centers. So it provides a 360-degree view of SIP-based RTC traffic and dynamic risk assessment for every call with an actionable alert. Another SaaS solution that is recently available in our management cloud for both enterprise as well as our CSP customers is our Session Delivery Management Cloud. So it manages Oracle Communications SBC and related products that are deployed on appliances or virtual machines at customers' premises, helping customers to focus on innovation without really having to worry about complex, time-consuming, and error-prone operations and management processes, right? So the focus is on monitoring and management, spanning configuration, security, and fault management. And of course, the third area in our newly SaaS-enabled products is our SD-WAN orchestration solution. So this is also running in Oracle Cloud for more agile and optimized way to deploy SD-WAN edge devices. So in terms of cloud regions within Oracle, so we've had a very aggressive growth strategy in our cloud region footprint. In fact, as of September 2020, we have 27 different regions, 21 of which have been deployed in the last 18 months, and planning to have up to 32 cloud regions by the end of 2020. So as you can see, the red dots are commercial regions, blue are government with a flavor for state and federal agencies. And of course, the ones where you see the Microsoft logo is where we have the Azure interconnect regions, where we connect our cloud with Azure for very low latency measures. And of course, this supports our customers' multi-cloud strategy and provides them choice and flexibility in their cloud journey. Finally, at Oracle, we have a number of other business units in addition to the communications business unit that are so in the communication business units, we're focused on communications, but there's also the same deep vertical expertise in construction engineering, utilities, retail, finance, health sciences, hospitality, the public sector. So overall, Oracle invests more than $700 million each year in industry-specific research and development. And this really helps us help our customers to better compete and lead by opening doors to new revenue-generating business models. And this really goes back to the basics of all the conversations that we have had with operators in terms of what they are trying to get out of 5G. And it is increasingly apparent that the value of 5G is going to come from the enterprise business. Since the consumer business is fairly saturated, the pricing competition, the regulation continues to make it extremely challenging. So IoT, and specifically enterprise industrial IoT, is a key focus area in terms of better monetizing 5G. So we really believe that IoT plus cloud plus analytics is going to reshape our world more than any other of the prior industrial revolutions that we've seen. And it has always been the case. It's the applications that are going to change it. It's not just the simple connectivity. It's not just the simple communication. So at Oracle Communication, we understand that connectivity and moreover, the control plane that instantiates that connectivity. But we are working with Oracle's huge presence in infrastructure and moreover in the application spaces with the deep industrial vertical and the other business units that I mentioned, and working in understanding some of the most critical industries in the world. So we are working on an end-to-end IoT solution that is going to help our customers to compete with better service agility and to move up the connectivity stack. So really, to sum it up, our forward-looking strategy is all about how we can help our customers to really light up 5G on the back of IoT with networks built for cloud and with best-in-class technology and applications. So with that, I will end my talk here. Thank you for your time and listening. I also want to remind everyone there's going to be a quick quiz right after this. So thank you for taking the time to answer the questions. And big thanks to the Westcon Comstar team for facilitating this virtual event. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I think that went really well.
Yes, it did. Are we within our time, Alex?
Yes, we're in 22 minutes.
Okay, perfect. I think it would be good if we can just have a quick teaser as well, in case we have some time or like a few extra slots on our social media page. We can definitely have Oracle's, teaser video as well. I think, Shireen, are you up for a teaser video recording? Just a few seconds, just introduce yourself, about Oracle and that you look forward to seeing the attendees there.
Sure, hold on. So, okay, no problem. Do I say anything specific about the event?
You could just say, it's going to be a pleasure, to be at the Westcon Comstores, largest event of the year, Imagine Middle East. And you are Shireen, what you do at Oracle, and you look forward to seeing everyone there.
Okay. Hold on, let me just get the name of the event properly right, and then I will do this, okay? Sorry, guys. I get so many events, and I'm just trying to make sure.
No problem, no problem.
Okay. So Westcon, Comstar, Imagine 2020 Middle East event, right?
Yeah, you can say Westcon Comstore's biggest event of the year, and then you can say Imagine Middle East.
Can I mention my own presentation name or no?
Yeah, you can definitely say that. Yeah, for sure. Yes, you can.
Okay. Okay, I'm cool. I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to just drop everybody out. Perfect. Just take a deep breath and then it's over to you.
Okay, wait 1 second. Hold on. Hello, everybody. My name is Shireen Esfandiari. I'm Product Marketing Director at Oracle Communications. I'm very much excited and looking forward to Westcon Comstar's biggest event of the year, the Imagine Middle East 2020 event. Looking forward to seeing you all there. My presentation is going to be on network skills for cloud with best-in-class technology. Looking forward to see you there. Make sure you don't miss it. Thank you.
Perfect.
That was really nice. I really liked it. Thanks, Shireen, so much. Thank you.
Okay, so we're all good? We're done?
Yes, we are. I think this within the time frame as well. So yeah, all good.
Okay, so this is going to, is this something actually that we can also leverage in our own social media platform?
If you want, yeah, I think you can mention Westcon that you guys will be present at Imagine. So I can give you the link to register if you want people to attend. But the only thing is, the link that I would be giving you would be for the whole event, for all 2 days. I don't have it specifically for just you guys.
I understand. Okay. So if you send me the link or whatever if this little video is going to make it to as part of your promotion, then I'll just put it on my personal LinkedIn and I'll
Yeah,
have,
for sure. You can
yeah. If you have a
Yeah,
hashtag,
for sure.
just
Yes, we do. Yes.
send me all that information. I'll promote it on my.
All right. Yeah, once it's up, I'll ask, we'll get you the link for the LinkedIn post.
Okay, awesome. Thanks very much, guys. Take
Perfect.
care.
Thank you so much. Take care. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers.
Alex, if you can just stay for a minute.
Yeah.
Tushar said he wanted to speak with you, so just look out if he's joined. I will also send him the link once again on Teams. So, Alex, I had asked Sweena about the Kahoot. So she was
Yes.
saying